You are listening, Talk to Tropa, your very own educational podcast.
It's a pleasant Monday morning, February 28, 2022. Everyone, my name is Ireneo Costillas, aka Miyong.
And I am Vian Intika, but you can just call me May. And welcome back to another episode of our podcast. You have a problem? Don't be ashamed because we are here to help.
So sit back and relax. It's time to your shine, and this is
Talk to
Talk to
Tropa.
Tropa. It's February 28, so today it's our day to choose to be happy because the month of February is coming to an end and we will enter the month of March. So, partner, how are you for a past day and how are you today?
I'm fine naman, partner, and I'm so glad today because we are here again at our podcast studio. And before we start our Talk to Tropa and give some educational informations, let us first say hello to our listeners and supporters out there who are listening today. Hello guys, I assume that you are doing fine together with your loved ones, and I hope that you're having a good day even if you are still in the middle of pandemic. And don't forget to always take care of your health.
Yes, partner. By the way, I have a good news. The number of cases per day is decreasing. Let's still be safe. Let's not forget to follow the AFTF protocol.
So, partner, for the listeners who don't know yet, what is IATF?
Oh, it's protocol. It's incredible, a remarkable, terrific protocol.
Okay, so IATF stands for Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases.
Of course, I know that. Duh. Of course, I know that. Don't listen to what I said earlier. I was just joking. Don't worry, we are here because we are capable for sharing enlightenment information about things.
So, okay, we now proceed with the help of our special guest. We will be calling later for some additional advice.
Wow, I'm so excited. Who is a guest and what are you going to talk about?
Yes, that is a good question, partner. So, our topic for this day is about voters' education. So, what is voters' education? Voters' education means providing citizens of democracy with basic information about participating in elections. Since we are a democratic country, the votes of our fellow citizens are essential.
Yes, the importance of the one voters encourage voters to participate in the whole electoral and government process.
That's right, partner. And because the election is nearly approaching, many political candidates running for their government positions are coming out.
And yes, partner, unfortunately, there are also many fake news and misinformation coming out that affect people about how to decide on voting a person.
So, no matter what your gender or status is, as long as you're a concerned Filipino citizen, we should be aware of our decisions in voting. That is why we are here, your tropas, to help you about these things.
Absolutely, partner. Now we are opening our lines for your question and concern whatever this is our courses related in a voter's education or voting listener. Dial 128-3848 or you could just direct message us on officially social media accounts Talk to Tropa.
And remember to look for check mark since that is an indication that it is our official page.
By the way, listener, don't be shy. We are here and ready to help give the right information.
Alright, we finally have our first caller for today's episode. Hello, Talk to Tropa. This is May. How can we help you?
Hello, am I audible?
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Albert.
Where do you live and how are you?
Okay. So I'm from Antipolo and I'm currently at a comfortable place in our home.
Oh, that's great. So, do you have a problem or something you wanted to know about voting?
Yes, actually I have.
Okay, what are you waiting for? Talk is the Tropa now.
Tropa now.
Okay, so yeah, again, good morning, dear tropas. I'm John Albert, and you could just call me Albert. So, I'm about to turn 18 years old this coming October, and I'm just curious since I'm about to become a young adult, and as a Filipino citizen, I should be responsible already about politics and stuff. You know, choosing the right person that will sit in the government position, whether it is national or presidency, local, and
Okay, what about it?
okay, sorry. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't registered as a voter yet. Of course, I'm not 18 years old, but I'm about to turn 18 soon. So, and I wanted to ask, what are the things that I should do in order for me to become a registered voter?
I see your problem and I understand your situation. And don't worry, we will tell you now what are the things you need to do.
It is very easy. You just have to know the requirements for voters registration as well as the Comelec requirements for new voters. First, head to your local Comelec office on your appointment day with the proper PPE and personal pen. Second is present your Comelec registration requirements and they will take your photo, biometrics, and signature captured. Lastly, don't forget to take your acknowledgement receipt. And be sure to register early to avoid hassle.
Oh, I see, noted. So, how long this process gonna take?
Usually, it's only a week and or less, especially if you are complete our requirements and documents you need to bring such as the school ID or a valid ID or birth certificate. It will only take less of your time.
As you can see, we are glad that you asked about these things since before you enroll yourself, you need to be a qualified registered voter. And of course, registration will take some time that may vary due to some situations. Specifically, it's pandemic. Everything is still limited. But I assure you, it is very worth it once you become a registered voter.
That is the right partner. So, you still have a more question?
Yes, thank you. I also wanted to ask, or at least give me some tips in choosing person in government positions.
Oh yes, I will give some advice for you and also for our listeners about voting for a candidate. First that we need to do is to analyze the positions they take on issues and the leadership qualities and experiences that they would bring for the benefits of the country. When we say leadership qualities, we need to consider the characteristics that we believe an effective leader would have. Take a look at the backgrounds and experiences of every candidate. Are they suitable for the positions that will take? And we should also analyze their campaign materials carefully to find any insights in the candidates' personalities. Do they emphasize the issue or is it just an image to present? So be wise and be smart because it is for the sake of our own country, mga kababayan.
Right, partner.
Okay. Thank you so much for the information you've given me. I'll promise that I'll remember those things, and so when I'll be ready, and I'll remember those things, so I'll be ready when I'm about to register for voting. Thank you, dear tropas.
There are still so many young people who are not awake the truth. Like Albert, he doesn't know who we will vote. So here's the Talk to Tropa to give a right information. So don't be shy if you have a question in your life. We are here to ready to give a time for your right partner.
I agree with you, partner.
Okay, once again, our line is open for a caller. Just dial 1283848 or you call just message our officially social media accounts and page.
Actually, we have a private message from one of our fans.
Oh, I see. What is it about?
He is asking about what is the right of suffrage, or is he asking for the definition or the thing itself?
I think both.
Okay, so according to Andre Hewitt, the right to suffrage is the right to vote or the exercising of that right. Actually, that's it.
By the way, partner, the qualification to become a voter in the Philippines is first at least 18 years of age on or before May 9, 2022. National or local election, second, a resident of the Philippines for at least 1 year and in the place wherein she or he proposed to abode of at least 6 months immediately residing in the May 9, 2022 national or local election. That's it. I hope we answer your question correctly.
Okay, we have another caller.
Hello, Dr. Tropa. Good morning.
Good morning. I am, you can say my real name, but you can call me Abby instead.
Got it. So, Abby, you can state your problem or inquiries about voting?
Yes, actually, this is a very sensitive topic. During the times when I was voting here in Contact, there were people who approached me and forced me to vote for their candidate. Their action seems to be covered so that they can get caught. It's very alarming.
Oh, okay. Have you received anything?
Unfortunately, yes. Not just me. And so the people around me, including some of my friends.
Oh my! That's something very serious and alarming. Are you sure this is a vote buying and not just a donation for a people from the specific person?
Actually, partner, whatever your intentions are, if you're giving money to people when you're running for a government position, that's still considered as an act of vote buying.
Yes, actually. After they gave me a brown envelope, it was shocked. It contained some small amount of cash, and they told me to vote for this person and that person.
Oh, that's very unsuitable.
Actually, we have a direct message from a person instead here that whoever it's you should report it to authorize already.
Okay, then what else, Miss Abby?
My conscience scared me seeing such acts. That's why I called and wanted to know how I should deal with this. What are the things that I should do?
So, Miss Abby, did you take the money?
Yes, and I had no other choice.
Oh, you know what I think we need to help with someone who expect on these things?
Yes, as we mentioned earlier, we're going to call a special guest to help us in this episode. We need someone who is expert about this issue.
And of course, people who are specialized in legal action and law. You guess it is?
It's Attorney Chua.
Chua.
Okay, she's on the phone line now. Hello, Miss Chua. Welcome back. Welcome to our podcast.
Good day, Miss Enrica and Mr. Costillas, and to all the listeners of your wonderful podcast. I hope all of you are doing well.
Attorney Chua, okay, the caller have experience of a vote buying. Someone gave him a brown envelope and the contents of it were money and also state who will be a vote. How do we do it, attorney?
Oh, that's very unfortunate. I have here an article regarding that incident of vote buying. It's actually written on the law. So it's about violations such as vote buying. And it states here that any person who gives or offers money is possible to be given the sentence. Any person, association, corporation, or group that accepts the money, like Miss Abby, might be sentenced to jail.
Actually, attorney, since she actually received the money, what can she do about it?
Well, again, unfortunately, since she have received the money and it is prohibited by the law, she might be prison sentence. She might be imprisoned because of that. What can I do? Should I return the money instead? Well, the best thing that you can do right now is to report it to the authorities. Whether you received something or not, tell everything, tell every detail that you witnessed on that vote buying incident.
And I think it is best if you keep your identity hidden for your safety.
Yes, that's right, Miss Antica. And the next time, Abby, that you have witnessed this prohibited act, it will be best if you gather evidence and turn them in to the nearest police station in your area. However, again, like what Miss Antica stated earlier, please keep your identity hidden so that no one would hunt you down because that will be dangerous.
That's right. Thank you so much, attorney. I know you're preparing for a meeting, so we will take too much for your time.
Yes, thank you. You also for inviting me in your podcast. It is an honor for me to be included in your very educational episode.
Okay, so thank you so much, attorney. Keep safe always, and I hope that we can invite you again for another episode.
Thank you, everyone. God bless us all.
So, Abby, you heard everything and you're seeing something. Maybe it's time for you not to say but listen, right?
That's right. I think it's best for you to follow the things that our attorney has said to you. And for our listeners also, we should be aware and do the things that Attorney Chua advised us earlier.
Oh, got it. Apologies from my actions. I've committed something that is against the law, and I'm willing to take legal action. So, to all the listeners, don't imitate me anymore. And when you experience the things I experienced this coming election, please report it immediately.
Yes, that's right. You have some more questions, Miss Abby?
I think that's okay. I know what to do.
And we trust you that you'll do something action about it, right?
Yes, I will thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Abby. Keep safe always.
And again, partner, that is a very crucial and serious situation that everybody should be aware of right now.
Don't be afraid. When you see a vote buying, it's better to tell the people not to do, but let them know how they really want and deserve to vote.
So, in summary, again, remember the things that we need to do when registering to vote. First is to head to your local Comelec office on your appointment day with the proper PPE. Wear your mask properly, and it would be safer if you bring your own alcohol and sanitizer. Bring also your personal pen. Remember, personal pen is a must. Next is present your Comelec registration requirements like valid IDs, PSA birth certificate, and you need to photocopy those, and the Comelec signed registration form. And also don't forget to take your acknowledgement receipt.
Yes, that's right. And it is important that we be honest in a voting because you're a single vote. It's depend on the life of the country.
Okay, so in conclusion of our topic for today, as a future voters, we should be wise in choosing a candidate. Don't be fooled by their flowery words and promises. Take a look from their background and their capabilities. Are they suitable to become a leader? And as my partner said, please be honest in voting because every vote counts, and it is for the sake of the future of our own country. So be smart and vote wisely.
And remember that it's very important to be more aware in a voter, educational, let's fix our system. Let's not commit a legal action.
Okay, I agree, partner, and choosing the right person to lead us is for our nation too. So remember to be wise and think twice. Never let yourselves fall into the abyss of illegal actions and fake news.
If you are choosing the president, who to vote, they will have ability to assess a problem, manage a situation, and provide a sensible solution.
That's right, yes, and there are still much things to talk about, but we'll save it for the next episode of our podcast.
And we are running out of the time. I hope you learned so much from the episode.
And remember to stay educated, think twice if not thrice when deciding an action we could take, especially in voting.
That's right, partner. And listener, thank you very much for being with us until the end of the episode.
We are looking forward to being with you again. And remember, if you have a problem, don't be ashamed.
And sit back and relax. And
That's the Tropa.
I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling
Thank you for listening to our educational podcast. I hope you, our dear listeners, learned a lot. We're looking forward to being with you again. Until the next episode of your very own educational podcast, Talk to Tropa.